It kept me when he came, and it kept me when he left. Poured my heart on every page when the bottle wouldn't help. It kept me from slicing tires and from slitting his throat. Turned sobs to songs when I could barely utter one note. And not every line became a poem. Just journals stacked like upward facing palms. Ongoing prayers to God like David and the Psalms. That's what writing is for me. It's always been there, and I've always kept journals. As a matter of fact, my prayer life. If you guys ever saw The Help, and remember the lady in the book or the film, she wrote out her prayers, and that's where I've gotten to too. And I realized that over my life, all of my journals is always dear God, dear God, dear God, and so I have that's how I communicate. And I've resolved to the fact that God knows me because God created me. And so he knows how I talk and how I get things out. And so my initial writings were always in diaries, always in journals. And I realized that he provided that mechanism for me as my healing. And then I realized it as a gifting, and that's how it came out in, the songs and the poems and the raps and all that kind of thing. And the thing that made it healing for others is because it was healing for me. I hate to sound like, cliche. It saved me. How could I live without writing? Even when I have dry spells, it doesn't even feel normal. That's why I don't, I see people ranting and have long Facebook posts, but they're trying to get out there writing some kind of way. And even still, there's those intimate things. All those things you don't want people to know about yourself, you can just put it down and write about it. I think that it's cheap. Like, you don't have to have a doctor to sort that out. You can really write that out and sort some things out yourself when it flows through. Oh, when I look at the picture that Sandria gave me about the healing workshop that she gave, I believe I was in a down spot then and trying to process where I was emotionally. And I remember not being in a whole place. And I believe when it was time to stop writing, I was still writing because I had so much to say. And you'll find that once you start, sometimes it's so hard to just pick up the pen and do it. But every time I do it, if I've been on hiatus, it's just pouring and pages come out because so much has to be said. Right. That's all I'm saying. Keeps me sane. Anyway, peace and blessings to y'all on that.